I remember when Compton PD and the sheriffs and all of them, when they did the raids after the the little war that went down in the city of Compton, and you was at the house that you and Trayvon was staying in of Shucks, and when the police did a raid, they came and did something that was, I look at now and that's fucked up. And what they were doing when they came and raided the house. Did you tell the people what the cops was doing when they came and raided the house?
It was just so many of them, because there was so many different, ATF, DEA, Compton, LA Sheriff, OSS, ATF, FBI, Vegas police, and them, they all keyed in on me, even though they was hitting a whole bunch of other houses.
Yeah.
They made it seem like, you know what I'm saying? And what they was accusing me of, I wasn't even on the street. I'm thinking they finna talk about something. Like, what? Like, what happened?
They talking about the old raid theater.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I was like, I know y'all ain't got me for nothing. Let's go on and ride this out. Y'all gonna have to cut me loose. Call my parole officer, man. I wasn't even, he was on the street. They was talking to each other, like going through paperwork and shit. Wait, somebody fucked up. And then they was mad because somebody told them I had a bunch of guns in the house.
Okay.
And they couldn't find them. Because there wasn't no guns in the house to find.
Yeah. Yeah, the only reason I asked that question, because I had intel, and I had thought that me and Shug used to always talk about, and he had said that they came in there hollering, trying to get you to draw you into a shooting and stuff, hollering out gang names and stuff like that, when they were really the police.
I was asleep, though.
Yeah.
Only thing I remember hearing is 1617 East Orchard, come out with your hands up. I said, I know I ain't dreaming. And then by the time I woke up, they was all over me. I seen red dots everywhere.
Yeah.
Red dots.
Well, luckily, the rest of us, we had went to the Bahamas.
Y'all was in the Bahamas. They tore my mama house up.
Yeah.
They tore my mama house up.
Yeah.
Snatched her doors and shit off and had her and her husband in the yard face down, all in the motherfucking ground and all this. Took baby pictures of me out of her purse, They just put that. They was too extra out. Yeah, then when they took me down to the substation, the sky was full of helicopters. There's about 150 cameras.
Yeah.
And then your boy, they pull up with your boy. I'm already, sitting in handcuffs. They pull up with your boy.
Well, you calling me my boy. Orlando's not my boy.
I'm just saying,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I just ain't into saying all them names like that.
I know. I'm just messing with you. Everybody on the internet be saying, those your people, Reg.
Yeah.
I was like,
they trying to figure out who the hell I be talking about. Just keep listening. You gonna figure it out.
Yeah.
But it was a couple of them sitting over here. I knew them too. So you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that was, and it was on the news for about 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I had talked to Buntry. Went over there and fed his his birds and his dogs.
Oh, his bird, yeah.
Nigga Herb, get your ass back for these motherfuckers be dead. You know what I'm saying? Cause shit, I'm finna move up out of here.
Yeah.
I moved to North Hollywood.
After that, okay. After that raid, so your death row chain is the famous picture that's always shown.
Yeah.
That they were showing. That was your death row chain.
Yep. And they took my photo albums.
Okay.
They were so mad they didn't find nothing. They didn't have nothing on me, nothing. They had to let me go. They kept all my photo albums.
Gotcha. Was it girls or homies?
The homies, penitentiary flicks in the hood. Couple of, just, man, I had 4 of them. They was tight. You know what I'm saying? They was tight. I ain't got no pictures of back in them days. Cause I'm a picture man, you know what I'm saying? They'll tell you, I'm into that.
Yeah.
I've been into that ever since I was little.
Okay.
So I used to always take pictures of my moms all the time. Have her posing back when I was 6, 7 years old, that was my big sister mama.
So
that'll beat my ass with them Hot Wheel tracks.
So one of your things, you could have been a photographer growing up, huh?
I wanted to be all kind of stuff, man. Yeah. I wanted to be all kind of stuff. A photographer was one of them, though, because I was just into that. It's a lot of stuff that I got into young because of my mom. Me and her was so tight. She taught me how to cook when I was little. She taught me how to sew. But I was a hard-headed roughneck, you know what I mean? So, I go outside, be jumping off the roof, and in and out of trash. We was throwing rocks at cars, all kind of little crazy shit, hanging with the people I was hanging with, little kids, just bad little kids. We stayed on When I was 5 and 6 years old, we stayed on Santa Fe and Cocoa.
Oh, okay.
In Santa Fe
Santa
Gardens.
Fe Gardens, okay.
That's where we stayed at.
Yeah.
And then we moved to the neighborhood because our manager had some apartments in the neighborhood.
Okay.
Because moms and pops was going through some shit.
Yeah.
And Green Eye Carey and his brother Ronald Searcy,
Yeah.
they moms was cool with my moms. And she got at her, yeah, Mr. Hall got a spot over there. We were gonna
Mr.
move
Hall.
on Wardolph, but he had no openings, but he said he got one right around the corner.
Okay.
The little triplex with the 2 on this side, 1 on that side. Shit, we moved up in there. I was about 7 years old.
So that's why I always tell people on the internet, I'll be like, when they say, how you start claiming game bang on? How you decide you gonna be a Piru, a Blood, or a Crip? It's all about where your mama paying rent at, generally.
Yeah. Basically, that's what it boiled down to.
Yeah.
You know, because, I don't know, man. We was kids. It was some guys from over there that played at Ludus Park Sports. You remember?
Yeah.
And they was our partners, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, Kelly Park, yeah.
And then the homies played at Kelly Park.
Correct.
I didn't play baseball. I used to
you
go
didn't?
up there. No, I played at Gonzales.
Okay,
I
you played at the
all
Big
kind of
Diamond.
but I used to walk up there just to watch them play.
Yeah, because we had that nice little field
Yeah,
that you could hit a home run.
yeah. Dr.
Could you
Ed,
imagine?
Dr. Ed was the umpire.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
got it cracking. But my uncle used to do that too, Mr. Simon Goss. A lot of people, older guys, they know him from way back in the days, you know what I'm saying? He's a Compton veteran. He was a superstar halfback at Compton High back in 56, 57, 58.
Okay.
Then he flunked, he graduated in 59, and he tried to go pro, but he had bad knees, so that shut him down.
Yeah, that's what they don't understand about us from Compton. That's where we all pretty much knew each other from. It was mainly from either play the Greater Compton football, Kelly Park. If you're lucky, you got to go to Gonzales, but definitely basketball.
A lot of them was at Gonzales Park.
But that was a good one. You remember y'all had Jackie Robinson Stadium and stuff.
Yeah.
And then RU played at basketball at Looters. And that's how
I played
we
with them. I played with the dudes. I was like 12. I was playing junior battle. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And we didn't lose a game.
Greater Compton.
We was a mighty, mighty wolf pack.
Yeah.
And it was half and half.
Yeah.
You know, it was half and half. But when it came time to play, and all of them was crazy, and I was the baby, so you know what I'm saying? They was trying to kill me every motherfucking practice. But I'll be the first one there, and I ain't bound down to nothing. Until, you know what I'm saying, I start getting some hits in real good on them. You know what I'm saying? Because Mr. Oyster sitting the hardest hitting cats at me, and Hook was one of them. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, big Andre Johnson.
Man, Hook broke a motherfucking collarbone, man.
You and Andre Johnson were the two strongest niggas from the hood.
Me and Hook was in, we was in Folsom together. We was buffing partners, all that. He came through for a hot second. I was up there by like 6 years.
Yeah.
He came through for a little. He was there about 9, 10 months and went home. We got all the way tight. We had got into it the night before he went home because basically I was just sad because he was leaving. You know what I'm saying? We got into it in the chow hall real bad. You know what I'm saying? Because we always used to sit at the table together, a couple other homies. You know, that was my big homie. That was, man, you know what I'm saying? I take that shit serious. And I was tired of people going home on me, you know what I'm saying?
Leaving out.
Yeah, because I'm catching time. I didn't come with no whole bunch of time. I'm catching time because I'm steadily getting into shit.
Getting active.
But Hook was like, that was, and then me and his brother was cellies. LJ. We was cellies in 2 buildings. First tier.
Yeah.
On the shower side. We worked in the kitchen together. He had 26 to life.